Okay, we're ready to roll. Okay, guys, my name is Sandy and I'm with Preferred Real Estate Brokers. For today, we're going to go over the importance of why you would need a real estate agent to help you to buy a home. We have this presentation here called the VIP buyer presentation, and I'm going to be going over that with you step by step. So what is the VIP presentation and how do I become a VIP buyer, right? So as home buying specialists, we're going to help you find the best home for your needs, negotiate the lowest price, secure the best financing for you. We work with several lenders on that, and meet your home buying needs with the least amount of hassle. So there's a lot of things involved in buying a home, and it can be very, very hassle, a lot of hassle involved with it. So we'll make it hassle-free as possible. And none of our services will cost you a penny. So let's talk about the ABCs of real estate services and what most realtors do. Not us, but most realtors. They advertise homes in order to get you to call them. They beg you to come in and talk with them. They choose a bunch of homes they think you will like, okay? And then they drive you from house to house, showing you dozens of homes. That's what they do. They encourage you to make an offer on every house you see, right? That's the typical agent. They feel frustrated because the homes selected are not to your liking. So in other words, what we're saying is a typical agent will advertise a home for sale, get you to call them. Once you call them, they try to show you a bunch of homes. And then if you don't like any of the homes, they get frustrated, right? So that's kind of what they do. And that becomes very frustrating for you and them. And another thing that they do is they get on their knees and pray that you'll buy something after all their hard work, right? It's kind of what happens on that. So our own buying system is different, and our own buying system focuses on your needs, not on our needs. So how do we do that? The first thing we do is we find out how much home you can afford by helping you get a free home loan pre-approval. And the reason why this is so important is because a lot of times someone will see a home and they really love the home and they go and take a look at the home. And in order for us to present an offer to the seller, we have to present the offer with a pre-approval letter. And once they go and get pre-approved, sometimes they're not approved for that particular home price, and it becomes very frustrating. Because if you saw a house for $350,000 as an example, and you went to look at the home without being pre-approved, because you're probably convinced yourself that you could get that home, and then you see the home, you want the home, and you're like, okay, I want to put an offer in. In order for us to put an offer in, we got to do a pre-approval letter. We get a lender, and with the pre-approval letter, the lender might say, well, you can only buy a home for $250,000 or for $300,000. So now you're very frustrated, and the problem with that is you start to compare every other home that you see after that to this home for $350,000, which is ultimately out of your price range. So what we try to do is we get your pre-approval early, so that way you know exactly how much home you can afford. Next thing we do is we send you information homes that match your criteria, and we have what is called our unique buyer profile service. And based upon our unique buyer profile service, we find out what kind of home you want. Now, this is not just about how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms and how much square footage, but we also want to find out what your curb appeal would be like. In other words, everyone has a vision of what the house should look like when they drive up to it. So we want to know what kind of style home do you like? Do you like single story, 2 stories? Do you like stones on the front, brick on the front? Do you prefer a stucco home as opposed to a frame home? So we go very deep in this. We go deep into, do you prefer a master on the ground level or a master upstairs? Do you need a fenced backyard? What kind of kitchen space do you want? Is an island important to you? All these different things we go through when we create our unique buyer profile service, so that we know that the homes that we're going to be showing you are going to be very close to what you're looking for. The next thing that we do, we help you get the home you want by using our specialized knowledge. What does that mean? Well, because we're local specialists in the areas that we specialize in, and obviously that would be Central Florida, we have an idea of what homeowners, what they're selling, what some of the homes look like that you haven't been in, because we would have been in those homes with other buyers. And we also know what homeowners are thinking of selling, but their homes are not yet on the market, right? So there are a lot of people that will think of selling their home, but they're not necessarily on the market as yet. So they're not going to sell it, or some homeowners will tell us, if you bring me a buyer, I'll sell my home, right? So we also have homes that are off the market that you'll not normally see on the market. Another thing that we do is, in our specialized knowledge, we do what is called our Dream Home Finder program. And the way that program works is, if you said, you know what, I want to live in this particular subdivision, or I want to live in this particular area, what we do is we go out and we contact the homeowners in that particular location to find out if there's any of them thinking of selling. And once they say, yeah, we're thinking of selling, then we'll have you look at the home. And if the home matches your criteria, then we will work out with you and the homeowner on a closing date and a price and all that great stuff. The beautiful thing about our Dream Home Finder program is you're not going to be competing with any other buyers, because the home isn't on the market for sale. So this is going to be a private sale between you and the homeowner. And that works phenomenally well when we have buyers looking for a particular neighborhood or a particular subdivision, and there's not enough homes on the market for them to look at, right? So that's perfect. At each step, you will benefit from our innovative consumer program. So we have various consumer programs that we use based upon the needs on what you're looking for, okay? So once you're approved for your home loan, and we find out how much house you can afford, our home loan pre-approval 3 key benefits is, it gives you an upper hand, right? You're already pre-approved, you already know how many you already know the price home that you can afford to buy, right? So that's very important. Now, the 3 key benefits is, you know exactly how much house you can afford, you get the best financing, right? Because based upon your credit score and your income and your debt to income ratio, the lender will be able to get you the best possible loan that's available for you, so that you could make a stronger offer, okay? So consider these 2 offers. We have buyer A and we have buyer B, right? Buyer A has a pre-approval, buyer B doesn't have a pre-approval. Both buyers went out, they've looked at the same home, and both of them want to present an offer. Now, because buyer A already has a pre-approval letter, they can present their offer immediately. Meanwhile, buyer B is going to have to go find a lender and maybe talk to 2 or 3 different lenders and see which one is the best option. And by the time buyer B is doing that, guess what? Buyer A offer is already accepted and they're already buying the home. Okay, so that's the difference. And which offer would you accept? Obviously, you'd accept the person that has the pre-approval letter and is ready to go. So the pre-approval is as easy as 1, 2, 3. With a pre-approval, a home loan credit report is generated by the credit bureau, which has your financial details, and they verify that. And all information is forwarded to the underwriter for approval. An underwriter is a person that works with the bank or mortgage company to approve the loan so that you're approved. Our buyer profile service, what are you looking for in a home, is very important to us, right? So we don't just rely on the multiple listing service. That's one way of finding a home for you. It has information on thousands of homes for sale by all different companies. And we don't want to just go to the MLS and pick some homes for you and then tell you to buy one. We're not going to do that. What we do is we use our MLS system, but if there's not enough home in the MLS or you want something unique, then we use our Dream Home Finders program. So we're not like most realtors who pick out houses like blindfolded, right? Oh, most realtors pick out houses, they make a random search through the MLS, they pick 68 houses and they try to sell you one of them. We don't do that. The wrong person is deciding which homes you'll get to see, right? So when a realtor is going to choose a home for you and then tell it to decide on one, you don't want that because you're the one buying the home. So obviously you're the one that's got to make that decision, right? So the solution is our one-of-a-kind buyer profile system. It gives you priority access to new listings that match your own buying criteria. We put you in control. Your own buying criteria is entered into our custom computer database. Every evening, our custom computer searches the MLS to find homes that match your specific criteria. We only send you the homes that match your criteria. You can pick the homes you like and drive by them first. You could do a drive-by even before we get there. Or if you're out of town, like we're in Central Florida and we get a lot of buyers that are relocating, so we could do virtual tours for you as well. Live virtual tours through Zoom, this very program that we're talking through right now. When you see a home you want to look at, you give us a call and we'll arrange a showing. No pressure to buy, right? You're in control, which means you're in control. It means no more searching through the paper looking at homes that may already be sold. You get automatic access to new listings before other buyers, and you also have access to our Dream Home Finders program as well. So that is like perfect, right? So no more overpaying for the home you want. Because you beat out other buyers, you can negotiate the best possible price, especially with our Dream Home Finders program. We also have specialized knowledge. When you find the home you want, we will help you prepare an offer that meets your needs, present the offer to the seller on behalf of you, and negotiate all terms and conditions of the offer in your best interest. How you benefit. You get pre-qualified free of charge for a home loan and get access to special finances to the home that you can afford and for the money you want to spend as well. You automatically receive the best new listings that match your criteria before the average buyer even knows about them. You can beat out other buyers to hot new listings. You are backed by our specialized knowledge. You get the house you want at the lowest possible price. None of these valuable services will cost you a penny. All we ask in return for all our work is your loyalty. Just be loyal to us, and whenever you're ready to buy a home, you buy a home through us. Our VIP buyer agreement. So we have a VIP buyer agreement, and what this agreement basically says, it kind of spells out for you all the things that we're going to do, including our Dream Home Finder program. And all you're doing here is signing that you will be loyal to us. This is no obligation. We do have a 100% cancellation policy, so this is not going to obligate you in any way. But this is just something to say, hey, we appreciate the work you're doing for us. We'll sign off, and yes, we'll be loyal to you. And that's what this basically means. Okay, so what to say and do when you come across homes on your home? What do you do? If you see a home you like, feel free to call for information, but always tell the agent that you're working with us. This will prevent you from being haunted by other agents with questions and sales pitches, right? Get the price if available, MLS number, and we'll send you the complete information. If you see a house you want to look at, always call us for the appointment. So what's the next step? So before we go any further, let me just say, we also work with a lot of builders for new construction homes. And I've often tell my buyers that if you're buying a home in a particular price range, and the price range that you're buying the home in, there's new construction homes available in that same price range, it's never a bad idea to take a look at the new construction homes, and then you could compare those to the resales. Of course, there's some resale homes that's completely renovated and they're ready to go. But then again, there are also some resale homes that might need some work, and you need to, like, based upon your family needs, you might want to go more new construction. Another good thing about new construction is most of the time the builder will pay most, if not all, of your closing costs. So that's one thing you don't have to come up with. And also for some new constructions, for some builders, they give you the entire package, right? So they give you all the new appliances, including the washer and the dryer, whereas other builders don't do that. So it's based upon what you're looking for, but it's always a great idea if you're looking for a home for, say, $350,000, and in the area that you're looking, there are available new construction homes for that same price range. It's never a bad idea to compare the two. Okay, so we also have a cancellation guarantee. So if you sign up with us for our VIP buyers program, and you don't feel that we're living up to all the things that we're promising you, that we're not doing what we said we would be doing, you could 100% cancel. You don't have to be loyal to us anymore. You could cancel and no question asked, right? So that's how confident we are that we'll be doing a super duper job for you. Okay, so that's our VIP program. We also have our cash saving guarantee certificate. Now, what does this mean? This means if you give us our loyalty and we're working with you to find you the best home at the very best price with the very best financing available, we promise you that we will save you at least $5,000 when you buy a home through us, at least $5,000. If we don't save it at $5,000, or you don't feel that we saved you $5,000, then we will give you $500 in cash at the closing table. No questions asked. Okay, that's how confident we are. Our Dream Home Finder program is a very great program if you're looking for a particular neighborhood or a subdivision and there's not enough homes on the market for you to look at. because there's always people thinking of selling. And during this time, it's January 5th, 2021, we're in the middle of COVID. At this point in time, a lot of sellers would sell their home, but they don't necessarily want a lot of buyers going through the home. And as a result of that, what they will do is they will tell us that if you find me a buyer, then I will go ahead and I will, you know, I will sell my home. So there's a lot of uh, homeowners that are willing to share. I don't know why my screen just froze on me. Technology is something else, is it not? My goodness, I don't know what's going on. All right, let me start that, and then we start it again. And I'm not sure why my screen is freezing. I have no idea. All right, let's continue. So the Dream Home Finder program is a very great program as well for you to look into. Our VIP home buying program is very good program to use. We find homes for you, not only homes that are on the MLS, but homes that are also off the MLS. And another thing I want to share with you really quickly is our home warranty program. A lot of times people are not aware of what our home warranty program is. So our home warranty program is where you're buying a resale home. So you're buying a home, it's not new construction, and it may not have the best appliances. So that means it may have an older air conditioning unit or older washer and dryer, older hot water tank, and you're concerned about that because when you buy the home, you don't want those things to not work, right? So we have what is called a home warranty program. And the home warranty program is a program where once you buy the property, even if you're selling the property, it works the same way, right? For buyers and sellers. So the home warranty is different from your homeowner's insurance. The homeowner's insurance covers your house. A home warranty insurance covers all your appliances and equipment. So it covers your air conditioning unit, your hot water tank, all your appliances, including your garage door opener, your doorbell, all this great stuff. And if you're buying a home that has older equipment in it, it's always a great idea to ask the seller to give you a home warranty, right? So that when you close on the property, you have 1 year, it covers you for a year. So at the end of the year, you could renew it yourself. But at least for 1 year, if any of the air conditioning system breaks, water tank breaks, the appliances break, you have the home warranty. So you call the home warranty company and they will come out and they'll either fix it or replace it. Now, a lot of times they're going to charge a deductible. And the deductible ranges from $50 to $100, right? So once you call them, they'll take the deductible up front, and then they'll send their sales rep out to either fix or replace the item. It doesn't matter what condition the item is in when you get the insurance. They don't send out anyone to examine the equipment when you decide to do it. Okay, so that's good news, right? That's definitely good news. So if anything breaks, what they'll do is they'll send their tech out, and the tech will come out and they will either fix or replace the item. So home warranty insurance is a very good insurance to have, especially any resale home, right? Even if you bought it and they've redid, the AC was just installed and the hot water tank was just installed and the appliances were just installed, a home warranty insurance is very important. It also covers your plumbing and your electrical. Okay, so those things are very important for you to have coverage on. So we definitely encourage you to do home warranty insurance. We also definitely advise you to always compare new construction homes versus resale homes. Okay, so I hope this was very informative. We're going to have another meeting on Thursday at 7 p.m. I try to do the meetings at 7 p.m. because I know people are working and they have kids doing virtual school. And I feel like this is a great time where you could sit back and actually relax and listen to me talk about houses, right? So if you have any questions, definitely send them over to us. If there's a topic you want us to talk about, we'll talk about those topics as well. And it's going to be a weekly thing. So we're going to be covering different topics. We'll have different mortgage brokers on. We'll have new construction specialists on with us as well. Just so that you're open to all aspects of home buying and the whole home buying or home selling purposes. and that you're knowledgeable. So when you're ready to buy or ready to sell, you know exactly what to do. Again, I'm Sandy Sills, and I am with Preferred Real Estate Brokers. And I thank you so much for joining me today.